They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Mo Wagner.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the wingman, McCollum, along with Ingram. Williamson out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Lakers, Golden Davis. Herbert Jones is out there with Simmons. And it's Connect in at the small forward position. You know, Clark, I've been wondering your thoughts on the possibility of the NBA shortening the season in an attempt to mitigate injury.
Look, Kevin, I've long been a proponent of a shorter season. I think 65, 66 games, 1 month less on the regular season would be great. We know load management didn't decrease injury rates, so I'm not sure a shortened schedule would either, but I do know it would improve the quality of play for the players, and I think that would be beneficial to the fans.
Outside, Simmons jacks up a 3. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now here's Simmons. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Simmons gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Pass to Wagner. Williamson outside. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Inside, here's Davis, and finished off by Anthony Davis.
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ingram outside. Simmons pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Ingram. Last time out he had 14 points. 2 points, that one goes.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Williamson. A 20-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. And Davis pulls it down.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
And here's Los Angeles. They've got a 13-2 run going. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Jones kicks to Simmons. 5 on the clock. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Cowboy in that last game against Utah was all business. He had 69 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll all find out together. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Now here's Simmons. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Murray. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. Puts up a 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now here's McCollum. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Williamson in the post. He's against Vanderbilt.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Simmons' shot is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing.
And here's Simmons for 3. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Pelicans trail by 14. So the Pelican 5 right now. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Brandon Ingram's out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Achua in at the center position. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Hey, stay there.
Murray against Simmons. There's a screen by Achua. For 3, Murray. Rebounded by the Lakers. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kinds of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Christie. Hawkins checked in for New Orleans. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Hawkins.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Davis against Williamson. Doesn't go for him. Davis with some nice D. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They led by as many as 18 points. And that one is good.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that started.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And Davis sends it back.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Connect. He's checked in for the Lakers. Herbert Jones comes in for Austin Reeves. Hawkins checked in for New Orleans. 6 to shoot. The Lakers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy. Strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game ball. Balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And it's Williamson missing.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
A 3 from Simmons, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Simmons got 5 points now this quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Cowboy.
Well, you just look at the source he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Can they get it? And it's Ingram missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the Pelicans miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's good on the putback.
In Zion. Able to convert on that second chance opportunity.
Lakers leading by 21. Pass to Simmons, and he drives in. That one drops for him. Simmons got 13 points now in the quarter.
Has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he gets it to go. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Los Angeles on top, ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the...
Trying to replace Giannis? You can't talk about next man up. It's next men up, plural. The whole team has to pitch in.
Yeah, he covers up so many weaknesses.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Lakers. And that about wraps it up.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Simmons is out there with Herbert Jones. And it's Connect in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Jones dishes to Simmons. Murray with the defensive effort.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
And Williamson throws it down.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Simmons with it, now guarded by Ingram. The three. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Simmons.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Murray against Simmons. Let's go. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Ingram's got 6.
And the speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me, and that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much.
At just a skosh under 7 feet, Mo Wagner does all the things you'd expect him to do well. He can be dominant in the paint as a scorer and on the boards.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Wagner.